following is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
You watching? Oh, yeah.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome into Mornings on Main Street on this beautiful June 16th. 2022. Live look at the T-Dot SmartWay camera. As you can tell, the sun's already blazing down. Be another hot one today. Highs, I'm understanding, near 200. So be careful. You make your way in the world today. Welcome into the show, my friends. So good to see you. Band sounding great over there. Sorry about the no air conditioning this morning. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Thanks for getting the show going, and we'll have a good show for today. And we got Miss Cheap joining us. We got Catherine Mayhew joining us. We got a lot of fun today as I get my earphone set up for us to go today. There we go. Much better. All right, Juju. Excuse me. Yeah, it's hot out there, so please be careful and do whatever you need to do to stay cool. And that's a lot of different things of being in the shade or, look, here's a little advice for you to stay cool. Go to Opry Mills Mall and just hang out and walk. It's like 50 degrees in there. It feels great. And let them pay for the AC, right? All right, let's bring the intern in this morning. Oh, by the way, they like that comment about going to the Opry Mills. Hey, man, doing all right?
Yeah, man, how are you?
What have you been up to lately?
I went to Nashville Shores yesterday.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like golden brown.
What did you do over there? What happened to the picture behind you? You used to have a nice picture behind you. Where'd it go?
We've been robbed. All they took was the picture.
Oh, man, tell you what.
You try to have nice things, and they just take it away.
Well, I'm in my library this morning, so it's nice and cool in here. I got two fans blowing on me. I got Gladys, who fans me during the commercial breaks. So it all is good. Seriously, where'd the picture go?
I really don't know. I think Gladys might have taken it.
It was a nice picture back there. I have to buy you something else. Maybe a
You're going to buy me?
yeah, maybe I'll get you a picture of me.
Maybe you can let me out of the basement.
Yeah, I could. So you are subconsciously embracing this Top Gun look, aren't you?
I don't know. I think it's a thing. Yeah, I think it's becoming a thing. Why? Do I look like it?
Can you play Great Balls of Fire on the piano?
I can learn it probably.
So you knew the guy who plays Goose's son in Top Gun.
Right. You
knew him as an actor in other movies before, right?
I've heard of him. I just have been compared to him so many times. It's finally, good to see my doppelganger.
Who compared you to? I'd like to interview this person who compared you to him.
They go to a different school.
Oh, okay. My bad. That's good then.
You would know him.
Okay.
They're cool, though.
So you think somehow, some way you could be that guy?
Right.
Goose's son?
Just based off what people told me. It's like when people try out for American Idol and they're like, I've heard I'm the best singer in the whole world. So.
But can you sing something for us? Like, let's give him something to talk about.
I'm Miles Teller. Something I threw together.
What's the line from Step Brothers? He's like, I've had a dry throat for 2 weeks.
I've had a sore throat for a month and a half. This is not the right acoustic environment for you to expect from me.
Hey, as your friend and your brother, that sounds amazing.
You're good. I know.
A cross between Fergie and Jesus? Was that the line?
I can't even look at you.
What a great movie. All right, it is time, as we do every morning here, for our latest headlines from the Main Street E-Edition we bring to you. Let's hope, fingers crossed, my computer is trying to have fun with me this morning, and I'm not in the mood for it. And Yeah, and it had. Look at the screen, and here it is. Look, yay! It's disappeared on me. All right. Tell you what, you love that stuff. Let's see if we can refresh that. This is good. So basically, the good Lord's saying we have a blank canvas. We can make our own stories.
Okay, cool.
Make our own life.
We've been waiting for this.
And now there we go. Yeah. All right. First story today. By the way, it's hot. We've told you that. Yes. Bonnaroo starting today. I couldn't imagine being at Bonnaroo. They're going to have some problems down there. And I hope everybody's okay because it's going to be bad down there.
Right. I hope they have water flowing.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be bad. Plus, I hope they don't have plastic-eating superworms.
Yeah.
The scientists at the University of Queensland are studying darkling beetle larvae for enzymes that have the ability to degrade plastic. Hey. Now, this sounds like something my grandmother, because she had the great ability to degrade anyone. So she would be fine with these superworms. It's a shame she's not around to degrade the superworms.
You could teach them.
Eat plastic waste. Okay. This is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
A solution to future recycling is letting worms go and eat plastic.
They really are. Getting a move.
We'll come back 3 years from now. They'll have finally eaten one of these.
I got the straw done, boss.
Scientists at the University of Queensland observed that darkly beetle larvae are able to eat and digest polystyrene.
I believe is happening. It's kind of a symbiotic relationship, right? The worm first shreds the polystyrene in smaller parts, and then the microbes then are chemically or
this is what they're spending money on at that school.
He's got some crazy handlebar mustache going on. They're not even eating.
Okay, the ability to degrade plastic. We got that already. This is
like
ridiculous.
Like plastic, you ain't got nothing.
What is this thing popping up for? Get out of here. Okay, it's over with. Okay, so that could get you nice and sick in the morning for that's going on. That's just disgusting.
Yeah. Next is Dr. Pimple Pop.
Oh my goodness. Let's see what we got for you today. Dolly Parton gives $1 million to infectious disease research again. Is she just not the greatest?
Again, that's insane.
Mm-hmm. Dolly Parton donating $1 million. She's donating $1 million to pediatric infectious disease research.
She just walk in and it's like, I'd like to give you $1 million. Look
at that. She's so wonderful.
She is. She's a gem.
And she's like, Jolene. Jolene. Here's where young people can get free meals this summer.
Okay.
This is, actually, this is a very good story because a lot of these kids, when they're not in school, not a lot of them, but some of them don't get the chance to eat. So this is a nice story. Good job, Ashley, about you to put that out there. National banner 40 years ago. The banner, all right. So the headline of the banner was a psychic joins a hunt for an accused slayer. And this guy had stabbed his ex-wife and kidnapped the kids. And then he was charges eventually dropped right here.
Wow.
So they hired this psychic comes down, and then 10 months later, she doesn't do her job. And then 10 months later, they find the guy hiding out in Texarkana, and now he's in prison for life. Look, you stab somebody twice, and you get the charges get dropped. How does that happen?
Right. So the guy that did do it got let off, though?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, and so he ends up killing his ex-wife or his wife, and then kidnaps the two daughters. They somehow let him go. It's just odd.
Wow. So the psychic was right, technically.
Look, if the psychic, you know what? I mean, can they... I'm a psychic.
I'm
playing Powerball, and I win, and I'm gone.
I mean, the person that does my horoscope is a psychic. They have to be.
Oh yeah,
they're always on point.
I'm gone. I'm out of there.
Right.
Man. Okay. See what else we have here, man. You doing okay today?
I am, man. I kind of want to do the lottery now.
Okay. Well, I play every week because all it takes is people like, why are you playing the lottery? Just takes one, and there will be signs that I've won the lottery. Like, right. I will not show up here. That's okay though.
You'll pull up on a boat. I don't know how.
No, I'm gone. You'll never. I'll send you a postcard from Fort Hancock, Texas.
Oh, sweet. You'll send me a postcard? That way I can track you down.
Nope.
We can hang out.
Nope. You saw Shawshank Redemption, you know what I'm talking about. Our stock went up 1.2% yesterday. So how much is that? We made, take away the service fee.
Of course.
98 cents.
Wow.
It's better than losing 98 cents.
Absolutely. Close to breaking even, only about 18 more months.
Look, we were at 6% though.
That's awesome. Year to date too.
We've only got one arrow trending upwards. That's okay though. Better than none.
That's true.
I look at things in an abstract kind of way. All right. So your favorite football team, Jeffrey Simmons, is wanting a new contract. He's not practicing. It's a weird story over there.
Yeah, I heard it's getting a little convoluted there.
I'm here to play football. I've got a team around me that handles my contract situation and my future and all that.
Yeah, I heard Vrabel during the press conference yesterday was just saying that Burks and Jeffrey Simmons are just unavailable. Nothing further. It's unavailable.
So he says, I'm available to practice. If anyone asks that, I've been on a plan with them to focus how much I can improve, not just doing drills right now, but the film room. What garbage. Just say you want a new contract. We're not stupid.
It's okay if you want money, Jeff.
God, I hated covering that football team. Hated it. Just a bunch of lies. Just tell us what we want to, but tell us the truth and we'll move on.
Be real.
I know, man. You have a boat?
I would like a boat, but no, I do not have one.
Okay. Hey, Seamus, Donaldson resident's going to be the Ally 400 Grand Marshal, right? Is that what I'm reading here? Yeah. Honorary starter. Okay.
Oh, the ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. This guy is so nice.
Is he?
See him at Christmas parade. I saw him at a restaurant like a month ago. So nice.
Okay.
Taking pictures and everything. All right, big day today. The World Cup announces what city is going to get host the World Cup in 2026.
Really?
Nashville, a potential site. I don't think Nashville gets it because they don't have a stadium. And the promise of a new stadium doesn't really work because you don't have a stadium they can look at. You need something that you could tangible.
So they can't do the new SC?
No, it only holds 30,000. You got to hold like 65, 70,000.
Right. That stinks.
So we'll see what happens, man. It'd be a great thing for Nashville, but
I was pretty close to calling it football instead of soccer.
You were, weren't you?
But
how precious are you? Just God. Yeah, but if your middle name ain't intern Precious Kulik, then there's a problem somewhere. You don't watch game 6 tonight of the Celtics and Warriors?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Can you name this guy?
That is Jason, spelled Jayson.
My man. What's his last name?
Tatum.
Look at you.
He's got new chips out.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. Is that Phil?
I'm so proud of you. Miss Cheap joins at 7:30, by the way.
Oh, heck yeah. Who's that on the right there?
Oh, look at JoJo.
Oh, my gosh. That's crazy.
I mean, I'm just leave that screen up right there all day.
I know him.
He's so handsome. Oh, his writing is so perfect. All right, let's get your horoscope here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Horoscope. Where are you? Beans show up in your summer garden.
Ooh.
Oh, that's what I call my dogs. I call her Beans sometimes when I'm playing with her. So if my dog shows up in your summer garden, good luck.
This girl right here? Lizzie?
Why'd you put her up?
Yeah.
I can't get my screen. Yeah. When I'm playing, like her neck's real creamy right there. Right. So I kiss her like all through there. She's so sweet. So she sleeps, she snores like 20 hours a day.
Right.
But sometimes her nickname is Beans.
Okay.
Because I'm playing with her. So when if she's in your garden, then you've got a problem.
It's probably just too late. Cut your losses.
You are. Just let her roam and have a good time. Look, National Symphony. We had the guy on the other day from the symphony.
Yes.
I couldn't hear him because my computer died. All right, hey, let's get your horoscope. You ready?
Right. Yes.
Is our good friend Catherine already on?
She is. Hey, Catherine.
Okay. Taurus. Here we go, buddy. Don't ruin a good thing by overanalyzing your next move. Go with the flow and utilize your time and skills to your advantage. A personal change will raise your profile. Oh, you shaved that nasty beard off.
Yeah.
So now you think you look like the guy from Top Gun.
I tried that new thing you said too, deodorant or whatever.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's doing wonders.
Go over not minute details, minute details before ironing out any discrepancies you find. This is complete garbage.
Yeah, they lost me at overanalyze.
Yeah, don't ruin a good thing by overanalyzing your next move. So, like, when you leave here, you go home.
Right.
That's your next move.
So don't go there.
What are you going to overanalyze? 5. You always get 5 stars.
It's a lot, though, right? Or no?
Well, nothing can stop you. Go for gold.
Okay, go for gold.
So you go for gold and see what happens.
Going to go silver, but we'll go gold.
All right. This new comic strip tease. I don't know what we're going to read, but hit it. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yes. Sarge is in the shower.
Sarge in the shower.
And he's got a tattoo. He's got no body hair. Pets' heads are falling off.
No soap.
I just pulled a muscle in my back. Oh, my God. Laughing. That hurt. All right. So we'll do this. I don't. Which voices do you want to do?
I'll do
you do Beetle and I'll do his buddy.
Okay.
All right, but together let's sing the song, okay?
Okay.
Let's practice. All right. 3, 2. Merrily, we roll along, roll along, roll along. All right. You ready to start this?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2. Merrily, we roll along, roll along, roll along.
Oh, roll along. Wait.
No, do Beetle.
Oh, yeah. Sarge is much more cheerful when he's in the shower.
Maybe we should ask him for passes to town now. Terrible.
I know it doesn't seem like it, guys, but we didn't practice that.
By the way, all right, Sarge has a tattoo of himself, no body hair. And why are these weirdos watching him shower?
Yeah.
And what's in this guy's hand?
If it's one at a time, the other person should wait outside.
And is Beetle going to shower with his hat on?
And he shouldn't be doing steps like that. He's going to fall.
He should fall. And there's no drainage in the shower?
Oh, no.
It's terrible. What's these little things here? Is he tooting? What's going on here?
A lot of question marks here. Maybe
we should ask him for passes to town now.
Can we wait till he's out of the shower?
Oh man, what's it? Hold on, Kath, we're coming to you. I'm scared. I know the U.S. Open is about to start, and I don't want to see any putting greens, clubs, or golf balls. Understood?
You won't see any of those, Clarice. Sir. Luckily, I've set up everything in the supply closet.
And what's this guy doing? Genius, Dag, genius. Why is he not working?
He's I don't think he's allowed out of there.
What's in the supply closet anyway?
What's in the box?
There's a bucket of cleaning. There's a broom. This is just, and why is he always ranting and raving at him?
Right.
Dag was just trying to get his work done.
And is he at his house?
This is just terrible.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break there. If you are still watching the show, you need to be mentally checked out by some professional. All right, we could come up next. Our good friend Catherine Mayhew joins us. She's a restaurant reviewer, food blogger for Main Street Nashville. We love her. Her stories are fantastic. She joins us next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
The city famous for its music is quiet now, but it's about to be overwhelmed by the symphony of speed. Nashville Superspeedway will be rocking from the pit to the grandstand. June 24th through 26th, the Ally 400 NASCAR Cup Series race weekend brings a mix of incredible racing and live entertainment. Tickets are going fast, so visit NashvilleSuperspeedway.com today and join the full throttle fun.
Well, I've been here, and I'm a part of it. My kids went to local schools. It's a big deal to me. Well, it can be interesting at times because I've settled a lot of bar bets late at night. Phone rings and well, who played wide receiver at Mount Juliet in what year? And I don't know everything. I don't make claim to know everything, but I know where to look to find a lot of that information.
All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Live look at the T-Dot Smartway camera. Traffic looks pretty good so far from that angle. So it's going to be hot again today, so please be careful as you make your way out in the world on this Thursday, June 16, 2022. All right, 7:15-ish. Let's bring in our good friend Catherine Mayhew as we do. Catherine, how are you, ma'am?
I'm good. I'm sorry about this lighting, but there's no escape from sunlight in this town right now.
There's not. It's terrible, but you know what? We'll get through it, right?
Well, it's be 2 feet from the router or get good lighting. You pick.
But we got you, and you sound good. That's all that matters right now.
Thank you.
We got you. It was good seeing you on Monday. We did our cooking segment. It's always a pleasure when you come and join us out there. And that was fun. You got to see us create the deviled eggs, which we'll have the story. We ran it yesterday, but it was so good to see you.
Oh, no, it was, I actually love Chef Chris, but I also love watching you in complete wonderment. Look, you can take a deviled egg half and just pop the yolk out. It's a miracle. I think you could have done that all day.
And I was able to make the avocado to get it out of the shell and crunch it. So it was a good day for me. All right. Speaking, it's early morning. So we're talking about breakfast. We're going to bring your story up here that you wrote this week for Main Street. And I love the way you started this off, Catherine. I'm going to read this, what you wrote about breakfast. And you said, I've never heard this before. You said, an old saying goes, eat like a king for breakfast, a prince for lunch, and a pauper for dinner. I had never heard that, and I love it.
Well, it makes all kinds of sense, honestly. You don't want to eat a ton of stuff before you go to bed. It just sits in your stomach. That's where the calories get piled on to the hips. And that's kind of how I've eaten for years is, pretty, not always a big substantial breakfast, but, definitely breakfast. And you're looking at the picture of the cat head biscuit, which is just, go ahead. I'm speechless.
Where can we find this one?
So Big Bad Breakfast is an outpost of a restaurant in Oxford, Mississippi, run by Chef John Currens. There are two of them in the Nashville area. One's on Charlotte. The other one's on Liberty Pike in Franklin. And the whole idea of Big Bad Breakfast is exactly that, is to have the most substantial, in some cases outrageous, but in most cases really just a make sense, down home, really good breakfast. And the cornerstone of Big Bad Breakfast is this cat head biscuit. And it's called that because it's literally as big as a cat's head. It's huge. And it's flaky, and they brush butter on the top crust so it gets super buttery and a little bit crunchy. They make their own jams to go with it. And you can just eat that and be a very happy person. Of course, I had to get meat. So sausage, that smoked sausage with it. It's so delicious. They do a really good Benedict. They do a great breakfast casserole. It's where you want to go, especially on the weekends. But because really if you eat breakfast at Big Bad Breakfast, you may not want anything else for the rest of the day.
I've eaten there once. I enjoyed it, but it got me in there because of the name of the restaurant. What a great name for a morning spot to go eat.
Well, when Curran started this, he has a very well-known restaurant in Oxford, which is home of Ole Miss, as I'm sure you know.
Right.
But it's called Corner Grocery. I think that's right. At any rate, it's a really good place. It's very high-end, very fine dining. And then he thought, well, let's do something for the people. And that's how Big Bad Breakfast got started.
All right, let's move on to Centennial Cafe. I've never heard of this place.
Nobody has. That's why I love it so much.
What stands out about this place?
So this is a place that literally time has stood still. It's in the Nations. Nothing has changed. The tables are the same sort of Formica tables. The chairs are sort of they once looked like leather, now they don't. And the waitresses have been there for 40 years. And they just do a really good basic biscuit. And the thing that got me the first time I had one is it tastes just like biscuits at the Loveless, but you don't have to wait in line for it. They're a really good. I don't think the Loveless biscuits are like, honestly, heresy here, but super standout biscuits. They're just really good. And these are the same. And this is no frills. You walk in, they know who you are. And it's the kind of breakfast place that I just love because they don't aspire to be anything. Don't give it too close of a look. Just eat your biscuit and be happy.
And get out. All right, we're going to skip over the bagel because we're going to a place you're going to talk about, which I love, and I wish there were more across town, but there's not. And that's a 51st Deli in the Nations. 51st Deli is simply fantastic, and I think it might be the most underrated spot in town. That's me. That's what I'm saying here. It's so good, Catherine.
I am with you 100%. How do you know about it?
Because when I used to work at Channel 4, it's just down the road from Channel 4. So we would go over there and eat breakfast because it was 5 minutes away.
Gotcha. Okay. So 51st Street Deli, again, the first time I walked in there, I thought, how do I not know about this place? It's everything for everybody. Their breakfasts are really delicious. They go the extra mile. I get a bacon, egg, and cheese on a ciabatta roll. and which is just, they do 2 eggs, they cook them to order, crispy bacon, just luscious bread. But all of their breakfasts are delicious. And the thing I love about 51st Street Deli the most is it's literally got everything for everybody. When you walk in there, there's the place you order sandwiches. There's a deli case that has all different kinds of, egg salad and chicken salad and pasta salad. And then when you walk around the corner, you see their hotline, which has tacos, enchiladas. You will see people in there at 8:30 in the morning ordering, Mexican food.
Right.
And I mean, it's everything for everybody. You can be the highest of the high or the humblest of the humble, and everybody walks in there, and it's the quality is just amazing.
And you wrote this perfectly. You can choose from a traditional breakfast platter to an overstuffed burrito with breakfast potatoes. And I can't overemphasize enough how great that burrito is.
Well, and the thing I love about the burrito too is they have chorizo, which is like not an exotic thing in a lot of places, but it is some places. It's Mexican sausage. I wouldn't say it's super spicy, but it's really flavorful and super delicious. And that's what I always order when I get tacos. It's what I always order when I get the burrito. Yeah, it's just a fabulous place. One of the most underrated places in Nashville. But I'll tell you what, when you go over there at either peak breakfast or peak lunch, there's not a parking space to be had.
That's correct. All right, now you step on a limb here about bagels, and you say the best, according to you, is Creve Hall Bagel Company. Now that is, well, you planted your flag in the ground there, because that's a big statement. That's a bold statement, Catherine.
You know what? I'm sorry, but I'll stand by it.
Good.
I love this place. So this started a husband and wife. He worked in IT, and during the pandemic, he got laid off. And while he was trying to figure out what he was going to do next, he baked bagels in his kitchen and just gave them away to his friends. And they all said, "Hey, you should do this, for the paying customer." They're sourdough bagels, which makes them unusual to begin with. And they are everything other bagels in town wish they could be. And I'm sorry, Joe, have you had more bagels than me? Name me a better one. They're just delicious.
No, I haven't. No, I just plain, but I love the fact that you went out there and said, this is the best in the city. And so now I've got to try it.
Well, so right now, this is, again, a business born of the pandemic. They have a space, but it's not built out. So they're doing business out of a walk-up window. And on any given morning, you will drive into this little strip shopping center in Creve Hall, and you will know where they are because you will see the line. I mean, that's how popular this place has gotten. People will stand in line, even in heat like this, to get these bagels. They're delicious.
It's funny. You go back to a second. There are so many great things that unfortunately came out of the pandemic, like places like this, and people who have done cooking at home, and people said, you need to do this. I know people who started cookie companies because of all that. And that's great for all of us. And I love, this is a good place to eat, like you're talking about, but it's also a great story, Catherine.
Well, I just found out, and I'm going to try to figure out how to avail myself of their wares. There's a lady in Franklin who started baking bread in her kitchen, and she's now running a pop-up business out of her house. Like, she puts a notice on Facebook, we have burrata kits, and everybody, replies, I want one, and she likes it. And that means that your order is placed.
Is that the sourdough lady?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. That is a great story. We did a story not too long ago on the cupcake lady out in Gallatin who got laid off during the pandemic and always wanted to make cupcakes, made them. Now she's selling them she can't sell them across the globe because there's all this, you gotta be licensed, but she sells them to her friends and neighbors and is doing life great. And she loves the new adventure, like the sourdough lady and like the bagel people.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. There were silver linings in this pandemic, and I line up for one of them, which is the Everything Bagels and the Sesame Bagels at Creve Hall. Very good.
Well, I've got 51st Deli down, and now the Creve Hall Bagel. I got to go visit my friends at 51st, and now Creve Hall Bagel because of you. That's what you do to us, Catherine.
Well, that's what I hope you patronize these local businesses because we need them.
Yes, we do. Absolutely. Thank you again. Your articles in Main Street Nashville. It's great seeing you. We'll see you in a few weeks, Catherine. Thank you.
Okay, see you later. Bye.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Catherine Mayhew. Oh, God, we love her. Her stories are so good. All right, we'll come back. Miss Cheap joins us next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street. Welcome into the show, my friends. It is June 15th, so that means it's 615, which means it's 615 Day on Mornings on Main Street. We celebrate the greatest city in the world, Nashville, Tennessee. Zookeepers at the San Diego Zoo, a dog got into a gorilla enclosure. And what happened next is chaos.
The gorilla tries his best to grab the dog. As the crowd grows, they begin to yell the gorilla's name, Franklin, to distract it.
Franklin!
He's gone busy.
Franklin's like, I got time for y'all. I got a dog to play with.
You can see the officer putting the dog on a leash, leading him to safety.
He's like, what happened?
Well, there's no sense of urgency there. It's like, if you want to do it or not, come.
Sorry, guys.
You see magic. Every time you see a new magician do a magic trick, it's the most incredible thing you've ever seen because you're just learning about the stuff that is out there.
This is attorney Bart Durham, and this is me. I'm Aaliyah. Keeping in good physical condition is really important to me. But when I had a wreck with a tractor trailer truck that hurt my legs so bad I couldn't work for almost a year, I knew I needed a lawyer that understood tractor trailer cases. So I called Bart. Bart gets millions of dollars for his clients every year.
At Bart Durham Injury Law, we've handled hundreds of tractor trailer cases.
My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
The city famous for its music is quiet now, but it's about to be.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. I just broke my glasses. Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street, my friends. All right, from one outstanding person to another outstanding person, let's welcome Miss Cheap into the show on this beautiful Thursday. Miss Cheap, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. How are you?
All right, so I got a story for you. Somebody last weekend was talking to me and to a friend and said, yeah, Joe's got the show on Main Street. And the best part of the show is he has Miss Cheap come on. And this person just moved here and said, what is a Miss Cheap? And to hear this person explain to this other person about you was fantastic because the other person's like, I got to go follow her. She started following you on Facebook and reading your articles. It was so awesome to see somebody lighten up talking about you. So well done.
That just makes my day. You know, I told somebody the other day that, you know, with all of these increasing prices on everything and, you know, just with people, you know, trying to save, I think I'm probably the only person benefiting from this whatever it is, recession or whatever it is.
Something that's going on there. So yeah, I thought it was really cool there. All right, we're going to pull your article up here that you wrote this week, and it is let me pull the screen up here, and I'm getting better at this, Miss Cheap, of doing things like this.
You're doing great.
Here we go. Designer finds offer upscale consignment clothing and accessories. And what triggered my mind about that was the fact that this lady talked about, when she was explaining how great you are, was talking about how you find things like this, consignment, and then like wedding dresses and everything else. And here's another story right down that alley.
Well, this is a shop in Green Hills, a ladies' consignment shop that's been in business for 18 years. And I have been going there, I think, the whole 18 years. Consignment is where people bring their gently used items and the shop will sell them for them and they get a percentage of it and the shop gets a percentage. But this one has outlasted, I think, every one in town that I knew about in the beginning. And it's been there for 18 years. They have thousands of consigners and they generally have as many as 10,000 items in the shop at one time. And it's well merchandised. If you went in there, you would think it was a boutique. It's not, you know, it's not like a thrift store. It's not like a yard sale. It's very well merchandised and really nice stuff. They're very picky about what they will accept from consigners.
I like this. You could also put together an entire Trinity outfit for under $70. I mean, this, and being a Nashville native and saying something like this in Green Hills kind of makes me laugh a little bit.
Well, you know what they say. The owners, it's Deb Pursley and her daughter Meg Weber. They say that because they are so close to the mall at Green Hills, that they have to compete with them, and so they really have to have nice things and have to have a price point that is better than what you would get at the mall. So I mean that you would find maybe a $1,200 Valentino handbag, but it was originally $3,000. You know, it's all relative, and I can't imagine somebody paying $3,000 for a handbag. I mean, I'm looking for one for 15 or 20 at the most myself. But I love going in these places because the merchandise changes all the time. You're not going to have on the same outfit that everybody else has on that if you got it at Macy's or Dillard's. And the quality is there. It's great. And the best deal, just so you know from the insider, they have certain color tags on all the merchandise. And so at any given time, there are things in the store that are 25, 50, and even 75% off what they've priced it at. So not only are you getting the price, which is about, a third to half of what it originally was, then you're getting another discount. So, you're getting things at for pennies on the dollar for really nice clothes and accessories.
Well, I think I'm looking at this and I'm thinking you said 18 years it's been around?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's lasted 18 years? Because, if you get something lasted 2 or 3 years, you get a pat on the back, well done. But 18 years, a consignment shop in Green Hills, this is almost like a miracle.
Well, this mother-daughter team, they work really hard, and they were determined to have their goal in the beginning was to have something for everybody. That while they would have the really expensive designer handbag and sunglasses and that sort of thing, they also have really affordable things for people like me. And they pride themselves on having the brands people want. Like they have Lululemon, and they have Anthropologie, they have J. McLaughlin, but then they also have lesser priced things, and they have a staff that will help you put something together, which is, I think a lot of people can't put things together themselves. Right. I think it's nice to have somebody to help you.
Well, you said Lululemon, and the intern popped up, so now he's paying attention to to what we're talking about.
Well, everybody likes that Lululemon.
He does. So, all right, here's an abstract kind of weird question. If I'm Green Hills Mall, I'm looking at them like and you talk about direct competition, but the fact they're doing this and being successful next to Green Hills Mall is, again, another wonderful part of the story.
Well, it does. I mean, actually, for Green Hills Mall, I mean, so many people, particularly younger people, are into recycling, and they don't want to waste things. So they like to see this as recycling, that if they buy something at Green Hills Mall for full price or even on sale at the mall, then when they're tired of it or, whatever, they're ready to get rid of it, they can consign it, get a little something for it, and know that it's not going to the landfill. So, I mean, I think it helps everybody to have these consignment stores. I wish there were more of them. There used to be more, and it's hard work. I don't think anybody, it's very confining to be in a shop all day.
I would visit them because one paragraph you have in your story that says the owners are very picky about what items they will agree to take on in a consignment, and that they reject about 20% of the items that consigners bring in. That tells me right there, Ms. Cheap, that they tremendously care about what they're doing and the products they have in their store.
They do, and they don't want anything that's that's dated, or they don't want anything that's not in pristine condition. I mean, you can't take something and then it has a stain or a button off of it, or that is 5 years old or something. They want current merchandise, and they have consigners who bring in things with the tag still on. I mean, I just don't understand that, but it's definitely true that you can find things that are really brand new with the tag on it, and then you can see what somebody else paid for it and what you're getting it for. I mean, it's a great deal. I bought a little skirt in there recently that was Vineyard Vines for about a third of what it would have cost me at the Vineyard Vines store. It's really cute.
Here's why I love you and Catherine, the stories, because you give us so much detail. At the very end, if I'm reading your story this morning, I'm thinking, how do you become a consignor? How do you do this? At the very end, you tell us how we can do consignment, and it's right there, and there's everything we need to do to get it done. So, I mean, what a complete article, Ms. Cheap.
Well, thank you so much. Do can I say something about another cheap tip for people?
Yes.
We talked several weeks or months ago about the passport program at the library, where they had passports for the African American Music Museum and for Country Music Hall of Fame. Well, now they've added Cheekwood, so people can get a passport at their library. They can put it on hold and get free admission to Cheekwood. So that's not a bad deal.
Actually, I'm gonna pull I had the story pulled up on the other screen. I'm gonna pull it up right now to talk about that, and boom, there it is.
There it is.
National Public Library adds passport for free. Again, explain the passport, what it is.
Well, if you have a library card, a Metro Nashville library card, you can, how you can put books on hold at the library. Well, you can also put a passport on hold. And the passports have been available for the Country Music Hall of Fame for a long time. And then they added the National African American Music Museum earlier this year. And there are a limited number of these passports. So you have to put it on hold, and then it'll show up at your library, whatever your most convenient library is. And then you can use that. You can take it to the attraction, turn it in, and get free admission. And then they put it back into the system. So this Cheekwood's just been added this week. So there are, I think they have 46 passports for Cheekwood, and people reserve them. They're the one for the African American Music Museum. I think they have 40 or 50 passports, but they have a waiting list of 400 and something people. So it's not like you can just run by the library and pick it up. I think putting it on hold is the best way to do it.
Perfect. I love it. And again, I agree with you. What you're doing for people in this time right now for these cheap and affordable and these great ideas that you give us and places to go, we cannot thank you enough. And again, I think if I ever become president, I'm gonna appoint you ambassador to Nashville. All right, because how great you are.
I love what I do, Joe.
You're the best, Miss Cheap. Thank you. We will see you next week.
Okay, stay cheap.
There we go. Miss Cheap joins us every Thursday at 7:30. Great articles, great stories. You can read about them in Main Street Nashville, and just the way that she finds places that are really cheap and affordable for everybody is fantastic. All right, we'll take a break. Come back. Time for America's favorite game, Celebrity Birthdays. That's next.
Welcome to Main Street Nashville. Our newly launched e-edition allows you to read our paper online from anywhere in the world. You are in control of how and when you read or listen. Subscribers can access our e-edition online at mainstreet-nashville.com or on a smartphone or tablet using our Main Street Nashville app. In a browser, today's and all previous issues are available at the click of a button. Main Street Nashville is fully responsive. Click and drag your cursor to move the paper left and right. To see photos and text at a larger scale, double-click on a page. Clicking print will allow you to print an article or crossword at your convenience. View photo galleries and videos by clicking the icon on an image. Click play on videos once the screen appears. Main Street Nashville's e-edition is a simple, new way to interact with and consume news. Access the full e-edition of Main Street Nashville on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Read whatever you want, whenever you want. If you have any questions, we're here to help. Call us at 615-527-4104 or email us at news@mainstreetnash.com.
All right, welcome back to the show. Of course, we had a little malfunction. My glasses broke, and so
flat tire.
I'd been to the Dollar Tree last week. I bought more glasses, so we're good to go there. You ever go to the Dollar Tree, intern?
I love the Dollar Tree. And those glasses match your shirt, man.
They do, unintentionally. I had no idea. This was not planned out at all.
Woke up like this.
Yeah, I did. All right, let's put up the screen here, and let's see if we can do it. If I can. All right, thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
you are pumpkin Spice awesomeness. You are. All right. So here's today's national kind of holidays, which is happening, that's going on. Down here in the bottom right, it is, if you joke, you can work the screen, National Fudge Day.
Yes.
Now, do you have anybody in your family that makes good fudge?
Yes. Well, my late grandmother did. Yes.
Okay. The one that didn't like you, or did she like you?
She liked me. She was the one that liked me. The other one did not.
Okay. So we have something in common there.
Correct. Yeah. Y'all will get along for sure.
Yeah. Did your grandmother make fudge with a cigarette in her mouth?
She did not. No.
Oh, mine did.
She
Okay.
smoked when she was younger, but not when I was around her.
Nice. So National Fudge. And that picture right there looks so good. So I love fudge, but I can't really eat more because I'm getting a little overweight here. You know what's happening. My A1C is topping off big time. I mean, it's climbing up there like the gas prices. So I have to calm down. So you'll understand this when you turn 50, intern.
Right. Well, it's just really rich, fudge is. I like chocolate, but I think I like it in a different form,
Okay. All right. What else we got? Recess at work day. That's you and your dad golf all the time during work.
Is that a turtle I see down there?
World Sea Turtle Day.
How'd we miss this one?
Oh, man. We love the turtles. Love the rock band. Love the turtle itself. Oh, man.
Turtles.
Love them. Let's see what else we got here.
A lot of holidays today.
National Dump the Pump Day. That'd be great, but then we wouldn't make it to work. Corpus Christi Day. Let's see. Anything else here? No, let's get off that. All right, time for celebrity birthdays, buddy.
All right.
Take that down if you don't mind. Look at you, pal. You're well good at your job. That doesn't make sense, but I'm trying to navigate all my screens. All right, time for celebrity birthdays. How many did you get yesterday?
I think I got 6, 5, probably 5.
You got 8.
8? What?
Got the record yesterday.
The record.
On June 15th. All right. Play the game with us at home, folks. Celebrity birthdays. We'll get these to you. Got to get them within 2 years. First up is Eddie Levert of the OJs. He is a great singer, songwriter.
Okay. Let's go 58.
He is 80. Don't believe in Casanova. That's what the song they had. Levert.
Nailed it.
Actress Laurie Metcalf. She plays Roseanne's sister on Roseanne.
Okay.
She's also in a great movie called JFK.
She was the daughter originally, right? For Roseanne?
No, she's her sister.
She's the sister is what I meant. Let's go 57.
67.
10 off.
John Cho. There is no way. I'm going to pull this picture up.
Okay.
All right. And I don't usually give you hints and clues, but there's no way this dude is the age that they say he is. Let me find here who he is. He's been a bunch of that guy right there. He's been in a bunch of movies. And there's another picture of him up here at the top right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was in Harold and Kumar, right? Wasn't he?
I don't think so.
Maybe not.
Nationality's correct.
Sorry about that.
Was he in Star Trek, maybe?
Okay. I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. How old is John Cho?
I'm closing my eyes because I don't want to see the.
It's not there. I won't show it to you.
Oh, it's okay. So he's probably 51.
He's 50.
Is he?
Well done.
Thank you.
Well
He's been
done.
around for a minute.
I would have not guessed that age at all.
What would you have guessed?
32.
Oh.
All right. See what else we got here. Eddie Cibrian. He was on CSI Miami. Was he married to Leanne Rimes? I think he is. He not? I don't know. Eddie Cibrian.
Let's go 58.
49.
That's true.
German actor Daniel Bruh.
Bruh.
I don't know what he's been. I've never seen this guy before in my life.
Let's go Daniel Bruss, 36.
44.
All right.
All right. Country singer Billy Crash Craddock. He sings down by the boondock, down by the boon. People say that's where down by the. Is it
you say you don't give me hints, but I
know. That's
lay
a
it in my
hint.
lap each time.
Yep.
Let's go 49.
84.
Right.
Singer Gino Vanelli.
60.
70. Let's see here. Oh, rapper MC Ren of NWA.
Oh, let's go 57.
53.
You're
getting there, man.
It's not a good follow-up performance here.
American Idol runner-up Diana DeGarmo.
Let's say she's probably 37.
35.
Hey, that's two.
That's this. Bassist of Hot Shell Ray, Ian Keegi.
Keegi is 44.
35.
All right.
Broadway actor Ali Stroker.
34.
35.
Yeah.
Phil Mickelson, the golfer.
Phil Mickelson, Mr. California. Let's go. He's probably 56.
Oh, 52. Joyce Carol Oates, she's a novelist.
A novelist.
So there's different clues that you get during this, all right?
Yeah, nobody recently has called themselves a novelist, I'm assuming.
Right. So
she's a marvelous novelist. Let's say she is probably 80.
How old?
80.
She's 84. Let's look and see what John Cho has been in, okay? Some of these movies here. All right, don't go anywhere. Stick with us, people, because we're going to bring you. We want to find out, and we know that you guys want to find out as well. So
right.
John Cho.
You haven't Googled it.
He is in Harold Kumar films.
Is he?
Look at you.
What?
I need to shut my mouth.
Aha. That's awesome. Okay, cool. So,
but we'll see. He's been into other stuff, has he not? That I've seen him in Star Trek, JoJo.
Hey, nice.
I got part of it correct.
You did. I think he's more of a writer than a.
You don't know.
Yeah, I really don't. I just guessed that. So.
You don't know, but you are looking more like what's his name in the movie?
He is Rooster.
Rooster.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit like that. Isn't it creepy though when Tom Cruise stares at him through a window while he's playing piano? Creepy.
Yeah. And then the bartender sees him and she's like, "What are you doing?"
You know, the more I get away from that movie, the more there's some really, really cheesy parts of that movie.
I know. They don't even say what they're fighting or like why they need.
Why they're fighting. And spoiler alert, I don't care. But the last 20 minutes, I mean, when they're on the aircraft carrier and they're shaking hands, they look up at the admiral who walks out on the deck.
He does the flyby.
Yeah, it's like, what? What? You better not do that again.
If he tries to race a plane with a motorcycle one more time.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, it's a good movie. But again, we step back from it just a tad bit. And I'm excited to see Jurassic Park, though. Have you seen that?
Me too. I heard it's super different from all the other ones.
I heard it's awful.
Yeah, me too.
I heard it's really, really awful.
We have to go see Sonic. It's not going to be. We're going to take advantage of it.
Look, Sonic will be in the top 10 to the day we die, which will be in 10 years from now. So if you've not seen us, every week we do the box office on the show about the movies. And back in like February, January, Sonic the Hedgehog came out. We were laughing like, why are they making this movie? And they already made one before, and it's made like $1 billion, and it won't go away.
Right, it's having the last laugh.
Oh, I didn't have a smoker's cough this morning, and I don't smoke.
Gladys.
Gladys, get in here. Yeah. Okay. All right, man. Thanks for everything you do today. Buddy. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Stay cool, please. I did the advice earlier. What you need to do, go to Opry Mills Mall and just walk, hang out. Maybe they get Wi-Fi, sit in the food court. It's nice and cool in there. Let them pay for the AC, right? Let's do this for them. All right, so make your way in the world today. Be kind, be nice, smile at people in traffic. We know it's hot out there, so don't get angry at people. Just we're all in this together. And remember this, my friends. Nobody ever went broke by giving. We'll see you tomorrow.